Hey, good morning, guys. It's Ryan Amato from Amato Painting here in Easton, Pennsylvania. I want to talk to you about reviews. Reviews, obviously, everybody thinks that they're so important, and for most part, they are. I will tell you, I personally don't usually read reviews, or if I do, you have to take them with a grain of salt because there's a bunch of stuff going on. There are fake reviews, there's fake bad reviews, there's customers who are just forget it. You're never going to make them happy, and they're professional bad reviewers. There's also good reviews. You can buy reviews. So especially if you go on Amazon and start looking through the reviews, trust me, people are buying good reviews to bump up their ratings. And then if you go on anybody's website, Target, places you love, I mean, what can Target do wrong? Target, Walmart, and go onto YouTube and look at puppies and babies and just really nice videos and videos where people have taken a lot of effort to create content for you to watch. And there's just horrendous reviews. So I take those with a grain of salt. But the one time I'm going to tell you a story. So this week, Google has been holding reviews since the coronavirus pandemic hit. They kind of took the map listings off. Map listings are when you go to search for a company or a business and you'll see like the top 3 in your area. That's a map listing, and that's very important to be on that listing. People work hard to get there. So they took those off. Also with that went reviews. They held all the reviews. Well, this week they released them all. So we got, just some tremendous, really great reviews from clients. We must have got at least 5, I think 6, maybe more reviews. Good clients leaving reviews, happy with the process. I mean, just really nice reviews, long paragraph reviews. Typically, when you see a really long paragraph, it's going to be somebody who's very emotional. It's going to be a bad review. I don't know why. It just seems like that's where they vent. But on our end, we do everything we possibly can do to make the customer happy. But if you're in business, there's going to be some clients who cannot be made happy no matter what. Unfortunately, we didn't catch that at the estimate process. There have been times where we've done a job. It just didn't turn out the way that client expected. And that go back to my expectations video. And it's something I should have caught on the estimate. It could be they didn't walk around the house with me, or they opened up the door and they were on the telephone the whole estimate, which is rude. I mean, that's like going through the checkout line. You cashiers working at the grocery stores right now who are doing just an amazing job. How many times do people walk through your line with the phone on? It's rude. Wouldn't you love to just grab that phone out of their hand and throw it? I mean, I would, and I don't even work there. It's just a plain, it's rude. It's like not taking your shopping cart back into the cart corral. It's rude. It's just the right thing to do. It's holding the door open for somebody. They're the things that you have to do. So we see those on estimates. We see the same kind of attitude. I've seen husbands yelling at wives. I've seen wives yelling at husbands. I mean, fights. I mean, could they not fight for the 15 minutes that I was at their estimate? I've seen fights. I've seen guys, it's business people. It's always in the morning. I'm on the phone. Oh yeah, paint this, paint that. Yeah, hold on a second, paint this. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have time for you, Ryan. Even though I scheduled this estimate 2 weeks ago and I knew you were coming and I confirmed it, I just don't have time for you right now. So could you take a look at my $15,000 exterior painting job, and I'll talk to you in 2 weeks. No, I won't. I'm never going to call you back. I'm just trying to get pricing. That's what happens. So we have to take it for a grain of salt. These reviews, they are what they are. Try to get more bad try to get more good than bad, obviously. As long as you do what you can do and you're trying to make that client satisfied, that's it. You can sleep at night. So we had one bad review this week, and I have to talk about it because, again, I should have caught it on the estimate. I came back even that day and said, boy, this guy was just not nice. He was rude, kept me waiting when he knew I was coming, and again, confirmed it. And then when he showed up, he had no time for me, and then started telling us, him and his wife started telling me how to do the job. That is a huge red flag. I should have known. It was a small job, wasn't even worth it. And it turned out to be just a nightmare for the crew. So I won't get into specifics of the job, but we went way out of our way to try to make this right. We even did it. Oh, I know we at least did it twice for free. And we might have did it a third time. It was just an unrealistic, unreasonable customer, and we would never work for them again. So, but this was 2 years ago. Did you hear me? 2 years ago, and the review he wrote this week. So the first thing I thought was, well, boy, this guy's a little crazy. But the second thing was, hey, you know what, guys? We're doing a great job. And everybody looks at me like I'm crazy. And here's why we're doing a great job. If somebody is still thinking about us from 2 years ago, we're doing a hell of a job marketing. We are everywhere. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and people see these great jobs and customers are thrilled. And now the ones who were just unreasonable and never going to be happy no matter what we did see happiness and see the family atmosphere, and it drives them crazy that we're happy. So you have to feel sorry for those people. You have to. You cannot go, oh my God, I got a bad review. What did we do wrong? We did everything we possibly. No, you can't do that. You have to feel sorry for those people. Can you imagine, with everything going on right now, even to leave a bad review in the pandemic? We all should be staying positive and sticking together. But regardless, can you imagine thinking about something from 2 years ago that must be eating you alive that whole time and really wasn't even that bad? Even if it was bad, okay, just assume we came in, we totally mucked it up. I mean, things do happen. We totally mucked it up. We went back, we didn't fix it, or we didn't call them back, or whatever the scenario might be. That wasn't the scenario, but just everything you can possibly think went wrong. And they're still thinking about it 2 years later and commenting on it. Another client. These are a handful of people, guys, so don't think that this is the norm. It's not. I mean, go on and look at the reviews. They're crazy. And we get some awesome stories and text messages and emails every day about the family atmosphere and everybody that does such a great job. And trust me, these people, Tanya and Kyle and my son and myself, and we want nothing more to do than make somebody happy and become friends with people. We go through a lot of relationships with people, you know, with births and deaths and everything else, and we're like family. So, but can you imagine thinking about a paint job 2 years later and commenting on Facebook posts with just snide comments? When people are trying to do good and you want to leave snide comments, and what kind of person are you? Really? I mean, what kind of person are you? You're a negative person. I feel so sorry for you. We all feel sorry for people like that. And we choose to stay positive. We're not going to even reply to those things. That's just not something that we would do. We want to stay positive. So the moral of the story is reviews are great. You have to sift through them and see what's real and what's not. And people do consider the source. I mean, you can read through a review and know that somebody might be a little touched. I'll put that a nice way. But again, people do mess up. Companies do mess up. Did you go back and fix it? If you went back and fixed it and did everything you possibly could do, that's it. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. You can move on and keep trying to improve every day. You cannot harp on it. You just have to keep these bad people out of your life, the negative people, and stay positive. And, realize that you still have work. You still have people that want to work with you. There are good people out there, and you're going to have another bad review. They're going to happen. Unfortunately, for anybody in business, they're going to happen. Even the people that leave these reviews, do you think that they're perfect? No, they're not. And that's why they're unhappy and leaving those reviews. And it's not just the one-time review. It's the one-time review, and then they follow you for some reason. They'll comment. They'll do anything they possibly can do, essentially trying to ruin your business and people's families and lives, that's the negative part. So I don't know if they're considering that, or maybe they are, and that's just the way they are. But you have to move forward. Always stay positive. You have to stay positive. I mean, we're all in this crazy world together. Just negativity breeds more negativity, and if you hang around negative people, you will eventually be negative. So hang out with great people, awesome people, motivated people, positive people, and that's the life you'll live.